Alrighty guys, so today is Saturday. We're just gonna do another back test. We did one yesterday, alright. Um, just gonna do another one for practice. So I'll just go to the next New York session. Hold on, let me first get rid of any FEGs or order blocks that we might not be relevant. Okay, looks like it's all pretty relevant still. I'll just go to New York. Okay, so it went completely bearish there. Bearish all day. So all these FEGs are going to be useless. Just check out the daily for a second. So this FEG is useless now. Okay. Nothing really interesting here. This sell to buy zone might look like something on the 4-hour. Okay. So first obvious, 1 second. First obvious thing I notice is the FEG. Okay. And we have an FEG we're entering into now. We have already entered and we're exiting out of. So we mitigated this already. Now this low, so this low is 23,330. This one is 23,334. So this one's a bit higher. So the low is a bit higher here. So probably it's probably going to be bullish today. Maybe not right away. Maybe we need to sweep this and go up the next day or something, but could be bullish, especially we need to get into this FEG zone. Okay, now in the 1-hour, so 1-hour, we're in this FEG too, down here. Okay, we're just getting out of that. How come on the, hold on, looks so weird. Okay, well, let's just take this one. Okay, it's more accurate, more refined, I should say. Okay, so nothing obvious here. There's FEG, I guess, on the another that we're reacting from, so another good signal that we're going up. There is some good buy side liquidity right up here. Of course, buy side liquidity on London, right? Sell side liquidity is all the way down here. So we'll just go on the 15-minute. Okay. Refine this a bit. There we go. And we got another. This one's not a very good. This FEG's not been closed. Closed into, but we'll just mark that. Okay. So now we're reacting from here. This is a lower low than this one, so bullish. This one was mitigated, so this could be make it lighter. I don't think this is a very good FEG. It's been mitigated multiple times. A bit darker than that, I can't see that. But this could be like I wouldn't expect it to hold. Like it's not somewhere I'd want to trade from. Now, as for order blocks, I'd consider this probably like an order block, and it's nice that it's right near an FEG. So that's another good confluence. Okay, so now we're going in the 5-minute. Yeah, well, hold on. First, let's see what Asia and London did. So Asia, very clearly bearish, broke the previous day low, and then it switched up here. Okay, it reversed, and London continued the reversal. Now it's like accumulating a little bit. So what could happen is, I think we are gonna get lower, like because London hasn't really displaced, didn't really do any manipulation yet. So let's just look for like some sell side liquidity. There's some here. Okay, I'll make that pink. I prefer pink, not red. And some here, obviously. Although I do think like it will react to this order block because of this. But then again, this could be another order block that grabbed liquidity. So maybe, yeah, if this gets grabbed, then we're likely going up. Okay, so just say grab here. Alrighty, so if this could get taken. So we could aim to go down here and then something like that. Okay. Let's look at what it looks like on the 5-minute. Yeah, it doesn't, pretty choppy. Yeah, London hasn't really done much. So the thing is, even though like it took this liquidity, it still went up and it's not displacing up. So this is what's making me think, yeah, it's probably gonna go lower. Because this is not a strong reaction from this order block, as didn't displace. Okay, created this FEG, but this FEG right here, I'm not going to mark that out because I don't think it's that significant. But yeah, there's a little bit of accumulation here, like a mini accumulation, then took that, went down, but then it just went as far as here and then it went back up again. Or it could have like manipulated here, grabbed that and displaced, but then again, this I guess this is displacement, but then it got inverted like right away. So I'm not very confident in that. So what we're gonna do is we're not gonna pay that much attention to the New York because it's already to the 1 minute what's happening here, because I'm just not clear what the direction is yet. So we'll just wait for New York or for London to finish. So it's reacting to this this FEG very well. Remember, it hasn't been closed through yet. So this looks like pretty nice accumulation. Okay, and let's just make it smaller there. Accumulation. So if this gets like maybe this manipulation up taken, and then we get a displacement, then I'm looking a displacement up there, then I'm looking to like for it to pull back, and then we go up here. Okay, if that's what happens. Okay, so a tick up. Okay, then we got this. Okay, now I'm looking for a move up. There we go. Wow. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, so what time is this? This is 2 minutes till, so I think because it already did this, sometimes it's just small, right? What does it look like on the 5-minute? Doesn't look like anything on the 5-minute. Okay, because it's small, like what I'm gonna do, what we did yesterday was excuse me, bring this from the high to the low, okay, and then we put it on the 618 mark, put it like right under this low here, and then we're gonna target up here. Okay, we're gonna target this high because that would be the next buy side liquidity, and then we're gonna place order. Okay. Oh, you got stopped out. So why did that happen? So this is why we should, and I was thinking we should wait for New York, because that could have been, we should wait for New York. Jeez, okay. But I didn't, I was impatient. Okay, so let's see if it reacts to this. If not, we'll take this and we're going to still look to go up. Although we could be in the wrong freaking direction. Let's see if there was the manipulation there. This could be the real move, guys. Okay. This is why it's very tricky to like see which is the real move and which is not, because like even if it's the fake move, it still looks like it's displacing. So let's put it under here, and then we'll target this high. Okay. Oh, and we still got stopped out. Wonder if it's accumulating now. Man, today's just not a good... Okay, so we were just wrong, completely wrong direction. Shit. Yeah, guys, we were just completely wrong on direction. Okay. That was a big loss. Let's see, let's go back and see, like, what happened. Okay. So let's... So it made... Maybe we shouldn't consider that like a breakout. Maybe we should consider this as the fake out, okay? Because it is a... That's just a wick and this is a close. What we could do is put in the... It has to like be this sort of candle, like an engulfing candle. Then that is the liquidity grab. Okay. And then, so 1 minute. And then we get this, we wait for New York. We always wait for New York. We take this here. We get our short and then put in the 6.1. And then we target, we look at the 15 minute. And I already know where it's gonna go, but like I'm just seeing where would be a good place in real life where I'd put it. I'd put it right at this sell side liquidity. That's what I do, just for a 1-to-1. I guess it depends on how big the candle is, right? Maybe the bigger the candle, the longer it'd go to this order block. And of course we already know where it's gonna go, right? Okay, so maybe we should add that to like to the trade plan. I'll do that. Yeah, I should do that. Just 1 second. I just take a note of it. Trade plan. And then if there's a manipulation, count the bodied candle as the fake. Not just a wick. Okay. So at least we learned something. So we can get rid of this and get rid of this order block. Get rid of this. And then we'll just go to the next New York session. Okay. And so this FEG is useless now. Order block's useless. This FEG still looks like it's being respected. Oh no, it's been inverted. It's been inverted, but then see how it's still being respected. So this is some amazing buy side liquidity here. Look at all that. Triple top. Jeez, that is some juicy liquidity up there. Okay. So let's just go in the daily again. Nothing interesting. There is an FVG there. Um, we'll mark that out in the 4-hour though. Yeah. Okay. Because we're in that, so I just want to make sure it's refined. Um, we're in an FVG right now. Heading out of this FVG, I should say. Oh, but it's inverted. Hold on. Never mind. Is it? Yeah, it's been closed above. Okay. Okay. This FVG is useless. This FVG is not useless, but not gonna rely on it. Yeah, nothing much here. Order block been disrespected. Okay. Well, this is an order block here. So, um, we'll just refine it. Okay. And, what else? I'll just go in the 15-minute now. FEG here, nearest FEG. If you guys see like any more FEGs and you're wondering why I don't mark it, it's just because I'm just looking for the nearest one. There's no point like cluttering the chart. Just makes it more confusing. This could be somewhat of an order block, but it's not really relevant. This would be a target anyway, so. Okay, we didn't hit any previous day highs or lows. This could be an order block too. This could be an order block too, okay? Because it grabbed some liquidity there. Now let's just see what Asia did. So, as usual, New York reverses it around between 10 and 12 p.m. starts reversing. So in Asia, there is some accumulation, then like a small displacement. Okay, then like a little bit of accumulation. I guess it's mostly bullish, but still quite like just ranging. And in London, yeah, clear like displacement there, quite clear. And so now what we're looking to do is, because we're in an FEG, right, and we took out the Asia lows, and we're in this sort of order block here, I guess. Okay, kind of this order block, and we took out this strong low. It's not that strong, but it did like this. It broke this high, then it went down and grabbed this and then displaced. So we're in this order block, we're in this FEG. We have another target here. We have like this FEG as well that will draw price to it. Price is already tapping into it. Okay, just make that lighter. So I think we are going bullish, at least in the start of New York. Okay, to this order block. Could possibly tap into those, but not necessarily today. Okay, so yeah, what does it look like overall? Yeah, so we're in a bearish trend, pretty bearish trend, but we could have a little small pullback before we go all the way down. Could do, especially there's this like double lows here, so might liquidate that and then go up. But anyway, 5-minute. And so, okay. So yeah, London didn't really grab anything, didn't really manipulate. So nothing much interesting. We'll just wait, see what happens. 10 more minutes. What does it do in 10 minutes? Okay, so it's going up. What does it look like on the 5-minute? Okay. Looks like it's tapping into this FEG. Let's see if it gets disrespected. Okay. So New York opens up like this. And let's see, did it do any like manipulation? Not really. like, yes, it did open up like this. Yeah, so okay. So it created buy side liquidity here. Sorry, sell side? Yeah, sell side. And so this would have been taken out. We're in this order block. If we see a movement up, that's a good sign. Did tap into there. Okay, so now we're moving up. If I see this, I think, okay, so now what I'm gonna do is just take this, right, I'm gonna long, and because the other candle, it didn't go up that much, I'll just put it a bit higher than the 6.1 mark, put it below this order block, and I'll target just see, there's not much room. I will target this order block. I think so. It manipulated first, so this would be the move, right? So this order block might be targeted. Okay, what would this look like on the 1 hour? I don't think it's gonna reach that far, guys. So what we'll just do, yeah, I don't think it will go all the way down here. Maybe it looks pretty bullish, so I'll just put it underneath this, and we'll target this order block. Yes, 0.95, not that great, but we'll see. Okay, place order, save. See, so it liquidated and then we go up, and we didn't even, what's happening? What is happening, guys? The frick? This is so confusing. Okay, what? Man, I don't know if it's just me today or it's New York, I don't know. Man, I don't know. You know, maybe I'm looking too much into this because, like, I had a pretty high win rate if I had a pretty high win rate before. And then I started going on the M1 and then now it's... What the heck? Okay. It's weird. Okay, well, I'm just gonna, like, 3 losses in a row, guys. I'm just gonna see, you know, I'm just gonna take a break and maybe look at this later. Okay? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna take a break. Okay, I need to figure this out too. Alrighty, guys. Catch you later.